All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. It is Jeremy, joined by Ryan. We may have some more people from the team hop in, and it has been a crazy ass day. This is supposed to be where we're supposed to relax and watch some movies and just chill out, spend some quality family time since there's nothing to do. And this has been one of the most insane sports days I can remember. And then you add on everything else that's going on in the world. It's just been crazy. So, yeah, I mean, obviously the number one place to start would be Tom Brady. We woke up this morning to the news that Tom Brady announced that he is leaving the New England Patriots. I personally am blown away by this news. Ryan, were you how did you believe this was happening?
No, I've been saying I've been saying for freaking forever that I didn't think there was any way that Brady was going to leave. I thought it was all talk from his camp. I think that he has so much more at stake to lose than he has to gain. At the same time, if he goes somewhere else, if he goes to, say, Tampa Bay and manages to win a title there, that would solidify him in every single person's mind as the greatest of all time, no doubt, doing it away from Belichick, doing it away from the Patriots. However, there's a much better chance that he doesn't win. That the Buccaneers go something like, if he signs, the team he signs with goes 8-8 or 9-7, and gets eliminated from the playoffs first round. And people will say, well, Brady can't do it without Belichick. I think that I'm stunned that he took that jump and is betting on himself at age 43.
43.
I'm stunned that he's leaving. I wouldn't have left a franchise like that after 20 years.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised by it myself, but I'm happy it happened because you know me, I'm on the side of, it's more Brady than Belichick, and it's not even close. It's not even close. So we'll find out. I mean, again, though, I don't even think that this is even a real, like, maybe 5 years ago it would have been a way to find out who's more responsible. There's Tugs in the chat. We have Darth Barbie. We have Mary Mayhem. We have Geeky Candy. Hello, everyone. We have Jack. What's up, Jack? Hologram Nunchuck. Yeah, no Tugs. I know you're upset. So I'm not I'm a Brady fan, but I'm not a Patriot fan per se. I'm a Patriot fan because of Brady. So wherever Brady goes, I'm good. I've never been, married to teams in the NFL, only in college. So I've always followed players. Yeah, I don't know why Candace is not a mod. Maybe it's the first time I've ever heard or seen Candace here. I'm not sure. There. But if you look at it, did you see the report that he nearly walked out on them last year in training camp?
Yeah, that's crazy. We heard all that stuff going on, and I kind of thought that it had much more to do with just the media stirring the pot. I didn't really believe a lot of that shit that was coming up, but evidently there's some truth to it.
Evidently there was, and I didn't believe it either. John Matrix, thank you for the super chat. Greetings, my white American friends. Not too surprised the GOAT left. Look out for Tampa Bay and the Chargers to make a move. Okay, that's the question. If you have to decide who is he going, where's he going, in your opinion? What's the better? First of all, where's the better option?
So the Chargers have great talent. They have a shit offensive line, which they tried to shore up just recently. I made a video when they made that trade with Carolina to get their all-pro guard to help shore up that offensive line. But the reason Phillip Rivers hasn't been able to do shit there is because there's no line. So they need to fix the line. And that franchise, talk about a change in tone, going from the Patriots, who are so locked down, squared away, everything done the right way, to the Chargers, who are the fucking laughing stock of the NFL. Dean Spanos is a piece of garbage, and no one cares about that team. I wouldn't go to the Chargers, regardless of their weapons, regardless of the fact you got Hunter Henry, Keenan Allen, and you got Melvin Gordon and Austin Eckler in the backfield. A lot of weapons for Brady there, but no protection. And at 43 years old, you need some time. We saw that last year. Tampa Bay is interesting because they do have a young, good defense. They do have some big weapons for Brady to utilize, and they've got a better line, in my opinion. Now, you had a turnover machine there in Jameis Winston, You're going to have to find out some way to whether they're just going to release him or whatever. I imagine that'll be the case. They're just not going to sign his option. So I don't know. I guess Tampa Bay. That's what everyone seems to be pointing to. Well, I think the Chargers are a better team, but a worse franchise, if that makes sense.
Colin Cowherd was on earlier, and he got a text while he was on the air.
Very interesting. I just got a text.
Now he kind of has to go through it before he wants to say anything.
LA Chargers, and there are things I love about the Chargers. And not that I live here. It's a big city. The weapons. If Tom won with the Chargers, he would get credit for it. It wouldn't be the coach. It wouldn't be they weren't very good last year. It wouldn't be the owner. It wouldn't be the coach. Okay, what's left? Chargers, Tampa. Weapons. Chargers, but Tampa's are good. Proximity. Tampa. I have somebody telling me this morning. In fact, this is very interesting. This is not a football source. It's a icon source. It is somebody in Tom's stratosphere that knows Tom. That is a famous person.
Donald Trump.
And he says Tampa. That's what he's telling me.
Can you imagine if he goes to Tampa? I mean, I live in Florida. If he goes to Tampa and then the Dolphins get my other boy Tua, Florida's gonna be jumping.
Well, I know Jay Drunk 3PO was pretty excited. He thought maybe Tom might be coming to Miami, and they've made some moves. They've made a lot of moves over the past day to shore up that defense. They already have weapons at quarterback. We are at wide receiver. We know that.
Dude, if he goes to Miami in the same division, that is the ultimate shade being thrown at New England. Yeah. That would be the ultimate shade.
It really would be.
Shoo. Man. But, okay, so we obviously have that. We have a ton more NFL free agency going on, too. Jason Witten just signed with the are they the Las Vegas Raiders now? Is that what
people call them the Vegas Raiders. I don't think we need to say Las Vegas. I think it's the Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
You say, well, Tugs would know better. That's Tugs' hometown team now. So,
yeah, I mean, that's Jason Witten brings leadership. He doesn't bring skill anymore, and that's no disrespect to him. He's just,
doesn't bring any speed. That's for sure.
He doesn't. But she said Las Vegas Raiders. So, but it's Garth wants to talk about the XFL. Honestly, I don't have anything against it. I don't have anything against the XFL. I enjoyed the hell out of it that opening weekend, but after that, I think I just didn't have enough room for XFL in my brain. You know what I mean? Like, I already follow the NFL. I follow college football. I follow the NBA. I follow, obviously, the entertainment industry. I follow politics. I guess I just didn't have room for the XFL. You know what I mean? It's just too much football, I think. But I don't. What's there to talk about at this point? It's all shut down now. Like the NFL continues to be king. The NFL is undefeated. Even the coronavirus cannot stop the NFL from being the number one sports company in the country. It's unbelievable.
Well, it's such a unique off season because of the quarterbacks. You do not often have this many quarterbacks with these recognizable names having the potential to change spots. We know Tom Brady's going to change spots. Phillip Rivers just signed a contract with the Indianapolis Colts, a 1-year deal. That is huge for the Colts. That's huge for Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is a guy who's going to do well in that Indianapolis market. I can tell you that. Just his whole demeanor is just got Midwest written all out. He's a Southern guy, but Midwest people will embrace him. You have quarterbacks like Marcus Mariota and Jameis Winston, who are, one is already on the move and the other is likely to be on the move. Cam Newton seems to be forcing a trade out of Carolina. It's so many recognizable name quarterbacks, regardless of their skill set, are on the move, and it's crazy. Drew Brees is staying. Drew Brees signed a new contract with the New Orleans Saints, so he will be there. Important thing for those Saints fans for sure.
I got to say, I'm pretty interested to see how Phillip Rivers fares in Indy. I mean, what is he in, like his 17th year? You know what I mean? But
yeah.
So
2004 draft, right? With Eli.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So what's going on with Cam Newton? Now we know that Cam Newton, so he seems pretty pissed.
Cam Newton is like a freaking crackhead, man.
Now I don't like Cam Newton. Obviously, I don't like Cam Newton. I'm an Alabama fan. So, but I don't respect Cam Newton as a football player. I think he has a lot of talent, but he doesn't know how. He doesn't have any maturity whatsoever to be a leader. So I don't like him at all. But where do we think he could end up? There's no way Belichick wants Cam Newton. There's no way.
So let me share my screen real quick. This is why, regardless of any talent you feel like Cam Newton may have, look at the bottom of my shit.
Oh my God.
Whatever. If you have a seizure. Sorry.
No. I was just looking at how he types. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Yeah, so the Panthers put out this statement on Instagram. We have given Cam Newton permission to seek a trade. And we were talking about this a little bit in the Sports Wars chat earlier where I said Cam Newton's garbage. I don't want him on my team.
Yeah, let's redo your screen because that's tripping me out. Let's see. Is it working now?
Give me a second.
All right.
Let me remove it.
Oh.
Bring it back in.
All right
now.
There we go. Okay, go for it.
So the Panthers put out this statement, and Cam Newton immediately fires back with this crazy shit. He looks like he's a fucking psychopath. He dresses like a woman. He carries a fucking purse. Cam Newton is ridiculous.
He dresses like a woman and carries a purse.
He does. And then he types like this shit. You're telling me you want this dude to be the leader of your fucking franchise. It's like AB stuff. Stop with the wordplay. I never asked for it. There is no dodging this one. I love the Panthers to death and will always love you guys. Please do not try and play me or manipulate the narrative and act like I wanted this. You forced me into this, love. He is so crazy. He's so unstable, and he's so not focused on football, in my mind. He never has been. And he's a guy that's got a cannon for an arm, throws a great spiral, is obviously athletic, but he's often injured, and he is fucking crazy, and he can't get it done in the big game.
And he can't jump on a fucking fumble.
That's the thing. In the fucking biggest game of his life, he backs away because he was worried to dive into a pile. No matter how talented Cam Newton is, he had one great season randomly. We've seen a lot of players have that. He got to one Super Bowl. Great job, Cam Newton. I don't want you on my team. You're crazy. You're a cancer. Get out of there. That's what I say to anybody interested in Cam Newton.
It'll be interesting to see where he ends up, though, because he is a talent. He is a guy who has talent, and we know that teams will take a roll the dice. You know, if there's a player that has talent. Ironcaster says, "Don't worry, guys. We still got the Marvel Olympics." Yeah, that's about all we have at this point, man.
Maybe not the real ones.
Yeah, it's crazy because. I mean, as the entire entertainment world, the sports world, the entire world seems to be coming to a stop, the NFL continues to just power along and dominate the headlines. You know, and then the other story we need to talk about too is so 4 players for the Nets have tested positive for the beer bug. Do you have that pulled up now? Yeah, there we go. So what 4 players? I haven't even.
So they did not identify which players have been tested positive yet. Okay. You know, one of the things that I was sitting like rolling around in my head was, you know, how long will this get delayed? Are they going to delay the playoffs? Are they going to delay the entire season and pick it back up? You know, could NBA playoffs being played in like September? And if that's the case, is that enough time for people like Kyrie and KD to be back for the Nets? So many things rolling around in my head about how this is affecting sports right now. But we'll go ahead and read this for you here. 4 Brooklyn Nets players have tested positive for coronavirus, the team announced Tuesday. Of the 4 players, 1 is exhibiting symptoms. All 4 are isolated and are undergoing medical care with the team's physicians. The 4 players join Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Pistons Christian Wood as NBA players known to have tested positive. Now, I believe the Nets were one of those teams that played the Jazz. I believe I'd have to verify that, but I'm pretty sure that the Nets were one of the teams that played the Jazz while Rudy Gobert would have been incubating the virus. So it would make sense.
By the way, thank you, Garth. Jeremy, I hope Sports Wars reaches 10,000 subscribers very soon. Thank you. Hopefully we will. We'll keep plugging away at it. We've had some great content. Ryan and the guys have been doing a great job, so we're going to keep plugging away. Damn, I didn't realize Rivers got a $25 million deal.
Well, you think, look at what the highest, you got guys like Matt Stafford and Derek Carr getting paid $37 million. That's a pay cut. Like that's not as much as Rivers is worth. And I saw a couple of people saying Rivers looked like trash last year. The Chargers offensive line was hot garbage. They have been bad for a lot of the time that he's been there, especially the latter half of his career. And they just can't seem to get it right. And it's sad what happened to the Chargers. They had all the talent. It seems like something always goes, just terribly wrong with them. But that's the San Diego Chargers. That's that Dean Spanos karma, which they deserve.
I'm fixing that. I need to pull up Schefter and see what he's saying. I mean, we've heard rumors that there was a rumored deal with, was it Todd Gurley going to but that wasn't, I think that was fake.
That was a dude who I think it was a fake account. He only had like 8 likes on it or something.
Yeah. So I don't think that was real. That would be crazy. I mean, but the Chargers just did make a deal. Who did they sign? They signed a lineman, I believe. I was just watching ESPN. Let me see. Adam Schefter.
I saw Vanessa Hudgens trending. I had to click on it.
Look at this fake Adam Schefter account. Look how many likes and retweets it has. It's a fake Adam Schefter account. This is, and people wonder like why all this crazy is going. This is a fake Adam Schefter account. Almost 2,000 retweets and 6,000 likes. Over 6,000 likes. Tom Brady will sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when the league year begins tomorrow, per source. 6,000 likes from a fake account. These people are idiots.
Is that the one that
Old Takes Exposed retweeted?
Yeah. Let's see actual Adam Schefter. He's been a little quiet here for the most part. Looks like, oh, well, there you go. This is kind of interesting from Schefter. Another showing up at offensive line. Now, the Chargers have been suspiciously quiet during this period. And I have noticed that. It looks like they're saving their money for something. But former Packers offensive tackle Brian Bulaga reached agreement with the Los Angeles Chargers, per source. More protection for whoever plays quarterback. ... So that's Schefter reports that. Let's see what else he's got.
I definitely feel like it's definitely comes down to, Chargers and the Bucks. All right, Echo Base Network. Is it just me, or do you guys think the Browns have the most talented team that will still probably not make the playoffs? 100%. They're so disorganized there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you put there. They will find a way to fuck it up.
Freddie Kitchens is a fucking loser. That dude, the only thing that dude should ever be in charge of is a kitchen. Literally, because what was that? Something's playing sound in my background. I have no idea what the hell that's coming from.
Probably because you got 9,000 tabs opened up.
I have actually only got like 12, but they just signed Austin Hooper, right? Yesterday. So basically the biggest tight end on the market, they picked him up. So another big weapon for Baker Mayfield if he can focus on, actually playing instead of doing Hulu commercials.
Baker Mayfield's an idiot. I don't like. I've never really liked Baker.
I like him because I like the fact that he's an asshole.
Well, he is, but he can't back it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at the Amazon warehouse here. There's like nobody there. Wow.
They're supposed to hire a bunch of people. I heard Amazon's supposed to.
Well, it just said they temporarily suspend shipments of non-essential warehouses. They're non-essentials to warehouses.
Right. Yeah. Which is bullshit. What if I want to get a fucking Star Wars figure?
Sir Ruin of House Roundhead. Jeremy, I took you to see Tom Brady in his last year with the Patriots. I would not rule Brady joining the Redskins, knowing Dan Snyder. I greatly appreciate you taking me to that game. Thank you so much. I will never forget that. And no, there's no way Brady will go to the fucking Redskins. No way.
Imagine the freak out people would have if he shows up to play with the Redskins with the MAGA hat in his locker. They'll freak out.
Honest question. Why wouldn't Dallas try to sign Brady? Franchising Dak might make him sit out a season and protest anyway. Grab Brady for a lucrative 1-year deal seems instant. Yeah, I mean, I think Brady. Okay, look, Tom Brady. You have to understand, and of course, most of you watching this understand. All right. Tom Brady he's wired differently than most humans. I mean, this is a guy who has won 6 Super Bowls, been to 9. He's set all types of records. He's married to the most famous supermodel in the world who makes more money than him even. And he still shows up every day like his job is on the line, like he has to prove something. You know what I mean? Like this guy is wired differently. So wherever he goes, he is going to make sure that he goes somewhere that will give him absolutely, positively every opportunity to succeed. He is not going somewhere that is going to potentially be a place that they can make the playoffs. He's going to go where they are going to give him every opportunity to succeed. Him going somewhere where there's an established quarterback already, even if it's someone like Dak, it's a distraction. You saw what happened with Jimmy G. Now, I didn't believe all the rumors that Brady ran him out. Well, now I do. Now I absolutely fucking believe it. Yeah. And so Brady is going to go where the entire organization is going to be there for him. And having to have Dak sit behind him is a distraction. You know what I mean? For a 43-year-old quarterback, regardless if he's the greatest quarterback of all time, it's still a distraction. So yeah, that's why I don't think Dallas is an option as long as Dak is there. Look, you remember when Peyton Manning signed with Denver? Guess who they got rid of immediately? Do you know why? Because Peyton didn't want the distraction of Tim Tebow. Was there a question of who was better? No, but it was still a distraction because you had Tim Tebow there who had a big fan base, everything like that. So that is part of it. So I don't think Dallas is on the table. I would love to see Brady go to Dallas because it is they're the New York Yankees of the NFL. And seeing Tom Brady in that uniform, it would be unbelievable. But I just, didn't they just re-sign Amari and everything like that? Amari Cooper. So, but
5 years, $100 million.
Yeah, and I mean, a fantastic offensive line. You got a great running game. I mean, Dallas would be a great fit, but I just don't think Brady wants an established quarterback sitting behind him. That's a distraction.
I don't know if Jerry Jones is willing to. He gets so attached to the players he drafts. I don't know if he's willing to move off of Dak for 1 year.
I agree with this. I said this in my video. I think Antonio Brown is going to go wherever Brady goes. I absolutely believe that. I absolutely believe that. Okay, I got to call you out on this one now. How's Peyton Manning the second most overrated quarterback in your opinion? First of all, I need to know who's first, okay? And secondly, how is Peyton Manning overrated?
Oh, Peyton Manning was lucky to win a Super Bowl, let alone 2. He got literally dragged to one. Listen, a great regular season
overrated? Do you think he's overrated?
I suppose it depends where you're rating him. Do I think that he's in the top 10, top 5 of all quarterbacks? I guess. But when it comes down to crunch time, Peyton Manning is disgustingly mediocre.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, but
at the end of the day, it's not about the regular season; it's about the playoffs. So, he should not get any credit at all for that title that they won in Denver when Brock Osweiler played half the season, and we see what Brock Osweiler ended up as. Tom Brady for 0 touchdowns, 1 pick, and like 120 yards in that Denver Super Bowl win. In the Bears Super Bowl, now granted it was raining, but the only reason he threw for a touchdown was because Charles Tillman slipped and fell in the grass and Reggie Wayne was wide fucking open. And then we saw what happened to Peyton Manning against the Seattle Seahawks. So,
well, Well, I don't think Peyton Manning is even remotely overrated because nobody calls Peyton Manning the greatest quarterback of all time. There for a little while, he was. I think there were the people tried to say he was better than Brady for a long time, but I think most normal people realized that was just stupid. He was never better than Brady. But I don't think people call him the greatest quarterback of all time. They say he's one of the all-time greats, and he absolutely is. I say Aaron Rodgers is overrated because I constantly hear he's the greatest quarterback of all time, and he's not even close. He's never even been the best quarterback in the league at any point in his career. But Peyton Manning overrated? No, not at all. Not at all. I think Peyton Manning is an all-time great. Echo Base Network says Brady to Arizona. Thoughts if AB goes as well? Well, I am of the mindset that I believe AB is a package deal with Brady at this point. And thank you, Jay Rickman. Really do appreciate that. We really do appreciate the support you guys give to the channel. But with Arizona, honestly, I don't know much about Arizona's current structure right now. I haven't paid attention to them.
I mean, they got what's his face, Kyler Murray. They drafted him number 1 overall last year. Had a decent rookie year. They're getting pieces together with that trade to get DeAndre Hopkins there, to get rid of that David Johnson bad contract they had him signed to. Now he's on his way to Houston. Larry Fitzgerald's going to play another year. He's obviously very long in the tooth, but the leadership, and he's still skillful.
I think Larry Fitzgerald, speaking of overrated players, I think Larry Fitzgerald is one of the most underrated players of all time. And it's mainly because he played in Arizona his entire career. You know what I mean? And he's never really had a consistently great quarterback, Diamond Rattler, we covered that just about 10 minutes ago. But thanks for you guys keep letting us know if there's more breaking news. AB is still suspended another year, is he?
Well, he hasn't actually officially got any punishment. He was on the restricted list, the commissioner's restricted list thing, but he hasn't gotten any other. When that happens, you have to then sign with the team. Then they evaluate your punishment, which is kind of how that works. So we don't know what his punishment's going to be.
Jay, you got a link. Get your ass in here. Unless you're hanging out at Disney World again, even though there's nobody there. You and your Geeks and Gamers team are killing America. That's what.
Yeah, I was at the gym today. It was like 100 people there. Everybody was just sweating and not cleaning up their shit. It was awesome. We're gonna immunize the entire country by spreading the virus. Just saying.
Oh man. But honestly, so I mean, people have asked, and while I'm very, very sad that Tom has left, I'm actually happy. And I am not a Patriots fan first and foremost. I am a Brady fan first and foremost. So wherever Tom goes, I follow, and I will also be going wherever Tua goes. Tua Tagovailoa, former Alabama superstar quarterback, who I believe, minus injuries, because I do believe his injuries are a very big concern moving forward with him in the NFL. It's a massive concern, but I think he's eliminating the potential for injury. I think he's got some all-time great potential. All right. Let me see. No one knows what will happen once AB gets through his legal troubles. That's true. Although I mentioned the Chicago Bears saying Brady shouldn't sign with them, I would get called up by Aaron. By the way, valid argument about Peyton Manning. Thank you.
So I'm from Indiana, where basically everybody worships the ground that Peyton Manning walks on, even though he's a fucking bitch in the playoffs. So that's why I hate Peyton Manning with such a passion. He should go back to just fucking shill for beer and pizza. That's what he was better at the last 3 years of his career anyway.
Smash the melee button, smash the like button if you don't mind. We appreciate it. Share this out on Twitter. Help us get up to 100 viewers if possible. It's crazy. The algorithm is such a joke. I mean, here's what's funny part, okay? As many live streams as I've done on Geeks and Gamers, the 2 biggest live streams I have ever done are, at least that I have hosted, are on Sports Wars.
Kobe and Ryan Newman.
We had 12,000 for Kobe, which I wish that would have never happened. I wish I would have never done that live stream. And I still can't get over the fact that Kobe Bryant's no longer here. I still can't process that.
So I went to go see a movie yesterday. That's right. I went to the movie theater. Go fuck yourself, coronavirus. I don't give a fuck. I went to the movie theater to go see Bloodshot, and there's a point in the movie where some dude has a little basketball or whatever, and he just turns around and he's like, Kobe, and he misses. It's like a joke. And it's like, God, like, people have been saying that for forever, and people are going to keep saying it. And it's just kind of got you for a second.
Yeah, I still, whenever I see Kobe, you know, like a picture of him or something, it's like, I can't believe the man is still not here. Like, I can't process it. It doesn't seem real. I'm not sure I'm ever going to come to grips with it. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. 2020 has just been a fucking wild year, man. Such a wild year. But
for Ryan Newman to just get up and walk out of the hospital,
bro,
like, we were freaking out about Ryan Newman, and the motherfucker's just fine.
Yeah,
just walking around like it's no big deal.
Yeah, crazy.
Ugh.
So yeah, it's been a hell of a year so far. A lot of ups and downs for sure. And man, Jeremy, how did the Dolphins still have cap space? I have not been paying attention to their salary cap.
Well, they don't have anybody good on the team to start with, but they have put up a lot of money specifically on the defensive side. So they gave Xavier Rhodes, is that their? So they signed Byron Jones, former Dallas Cowboys defensive back, to the biggest cornerback contract in NFL history, to my knowledge. And that was a day after they extended their other defensive back, what had been at the time the biggest contract in cornerback NFL history. So there's a lot of money tied up there. Then they signed Kyle Van Noy from the Patriots. That's a multi-year, over $10 million per deal. They signed a couple other people too. That they have gone hard in free agency the first couple days to shore up that defense. And they just signed Jordan Howard, I believe. Not much. I think like $5 million per year, like 2-year deal, something like that.
Thank you, Jay Rickman. 8 again. Appreciate that. I got the hiccups now, but yeah, I mean, now word is, I think it was Jeff Darlington said that he expects Brady to make a decision this week. So, and yes, I remember on Art and Senna, I remember that situation. I followed F1 back in the day when I used to follow NASCAR. The more shocking thing when it comes to F1, which a lot of people don't really even think about this, and this is the level of like, it still boggles my mind that what happened to Michael Schumacher, and we don't even know. Like, are you even aware of that, Ryan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know who Michael Schumacher is?
No. Is he an F1 driver?
Yeah, he's like the Dale Earnhardt. He's the Michael Jordan of Formula One. Okay, he was the Ferrari driver. This was when he was at the top of his game. He was making more money than Tiger Woods worldwide.
Jesus.
Now, he retired and he got in a skiing accident, and he has basically been a vegetable since. But the family will not talk about it. They won't release any updates. They are so secretive about it. I haven't heard any updates about Michael Schumacher in years. And again, Michael Schumacher, he only retired it was only a couple of years after his retirement. And I'm sure Force Ghost can Michael Schumacher's a 7-time F1 world champion. Yeah, he had a big skiing accident and he's now a recluse. I mean, it's like, apparently is he even conscious at this point? Like, it's so weird. How long ago did this happen? Let me look it up really quick. Michael Schumacher. Let me see. All right, so I'm on Wikipedia right now. Jesus. There's so much information here. Skiing accident happened in 2013. So on December 29th, 2013, Schumacher was skiing with his 14-year-old son, Mick, descending into, I can't even pronounce half these words because they're in like the French Alps. So he hit his head, and the last update is 2019 in September, reported that Schumacher had been admitted to a European hospital in Paris for treatment by a cardiovascular surgeon, Felipe something. But we don't have anything else. You know what I mean? It's just so crazy how secretive they've been. They've been incredibly secretive about his and again, at his peak, he was making more money than Tiger Woods. You know what I mean? Like,
that's insanity.
I know. He was a top paid athlete in the entire world. Like, because F1 has that soccer aspect to the world. Why, like here in the United States, we don't know nothing about soccer, most of us, you know what I mean? But worldwide, soccer is the biggest sport in the world. Whereas F1, we hear about NASCAR here in this country, but F1 is actually much bigger than NASCAR worldwide. It's the biggest racing in the world. But net worth is around 600 million, is what Grand Admiral Adams says for Michael Schumacher.
Oh, man. Force Ghost Jeremy says he had a GoPro on his helmet. It went through his helmet, causing a massive brain injury. Jesus.
Jeez. I didn't know that.
Comrade Commodore with a $5 super chat with the old fist bump. So thank you, Comrade Commodore. Appreciate that. And he says, get me through my after work poop, boys. Nice. YouTube on the toilet's no joke. That's for real. So.
Oh my gosh. I'm on a site right now. It's got a shit ton of pop-ups. I'm trying to look up this story. So this is on like some mirror.com. Is that what this is? All right. I'm trying to read. Good Lord. All right. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. There's too many pop-ups. I'm not even going to try it. But anyway, that's kind of, a little off topic. But again, Michael Schumacher was at the time, of his retirement, and when he was at his peak, he was the most highly paid athlete in the world. And but the way that they treated it, the way his family treated it, it hasn't been reported on almost at all. Like, his wife and his family have been so incredibly secretive about what his condition has been. So this is like in 2013. So this is 7 years ago, and we've had little to no updates about what would the equivalent of a Kobe Bryant would have been. So imagine Kobe Bryant being in that happening, and we know that he, lived, but we didn't know his condition, and they literally never said a word about it. That's what happened with Michael Schumacher. It's crazy, That
is insane.
Mm-hmm. So, all right.
So I pulled up the Dolphins moves. Wanted to go through those. So we talked about Byron Jones, 5 years, $82.5 million. That was like a day or two after extending Xavier Howard, 5 years, $76.5 million. So that's a lot of money tied up in your two cornerbacks right there. And Byron Jones is the dude who, if you watch him at all at Dallas, he doesn't generate turnovers. He's got 2 picks in his 5-year career. He hasn't had a pick in 40 games. Granted, he doesn't give up much as a defensive back, target-wise. I think 53% of the targets towards him were completed last year, so pretty good number. But it's a lot of money to pay somebody that doesn't ever turn the ball over.
Yeah. And Jay Hamilton maybe says family doesn't want all his business out. And no, and I'm not saying anything negative about it. It's kind of crazy to think about it though, because here's Ryan, Ryan's in tune with everything going on. This guy knows every fucking thing about everything. I talk to him all the time, but even he wasn't even aware of who Michael Schumacher was. Like, if you ask me about soccer people, like, I know who David fucking Beckham is, and that's about it. And that's mainly because he's all over tabloids, but I don't know soccer players. Who's the big debate with soccer players? Who's the
Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi?
Yeah. They could both walk in here right now, and I wouldn't have a fucking idea who they are. I would have no idea who these people are.
You'd think they were there to clean your pool, probably.
Yeah, I would be like, "Are you here to replace Ivan? Are you here to you here to mow the lawn? What's going on here?" I wouldn't know who they are. Jay Rickman, again, thank you so much, and Comrade, yes, thank you. We're here to help you for getting me through my after work poop voice.
Yes.
Yeah, so Dale Jr. quit because of concussions, for sure.
Isn't that a coach, Zlatan Ibrahimovic or something? I feel like he's a coach. He's a soccer coach. That's what I want to say, but I don't know.
No idea. I have no idea.
We'll see. But yeah, so not only did the Dolphins sign those two guys, but they also got Kyle Van Noy. The Patriots, we know the Patriots don't like to pay their own guys. They never have, and they never will. So they let Kyle Van Noy, who's been a big part of that defense past couple years, walk. And so he signs a 4-year, $51 million deal. Jordan Howard, like we talked about, that's a smaller deal for sure. Shaq Lawson, so from the Buffalo Bills, Shaq Lawson, 3-year, $30 million deal. Another double-digit multi-year deal on that defense. So they are really going all out to shore up that defense in Miami for whoever the quarterback may be. And you know who led that team in rushing last year?
Who?
Ryan Fitzpatrick at like 250 yards. So that team needs some help in a lot of places.
Thank you, Jay Rickman. Digging the channel. Sports is my passion. Sucks there's nothing to watch right now. It is absolutely crazy. It really is. And, and Ivan's doing good for sure. He's been doing some stuff behind the scenes for me. But yeah, he's doing great. The Pats are going to suck next year, says Hillbilly Skeptic. Possibly. I mean, I don't expect them. Look, even with Brady, and I think this is why Brady left. I think that they weren't really willing to make a lot of, changes, and get him some help. So, I mean, why not roll the dice, see if you can go somewhere that's going to give you more help. You know what I mean?
They needed to get a weapon, and they haven't shown any and they haven't shown that they're ready to do that at this point. They needed to go out there and get an Austin Hooper, go out there and Hunter Henry, who did get franchise tagged, I believe, go out there and offer him a big offer sheet, force the Chargers to match that, at least go out and show him that you're trying to do something. But they didn't,
Yep. It's so again, the Tom Brady sweepstakes is going to be interesting.
Walking Talking Jeff being Bridgewater's deal is rumored to be 3 years, $30 million. I think it's 3 years, $60 million with the Panthers, if I'm not mistaken. Because $10 million for Teddy Bridgewater doesn't make any sense. I do think he's going to the Panthers. And I think they're just working out trying to get Cam Newton shipped off somewhere. But who's going to take him is going to be the real question.
I would take Teddy Bridgewater all day, every day over Cam Newton all day. Not even close. Not even close.
Yep, I think that you have a maturity level with Teddy Bridgewater that you don't have with Cam Newton, and I think that's very valuable at the quarterback position.
I know it's racist to say I don't want Cam Newton, but whatever. Because Teddy Bridgewater, he might as well be a white guy, right? So, because you can't really make a judgment on a black quarterback or a black player or a non-white dude without being racist. Apparently, even though I love Teddy Bridgewater, so that's going to be the narrative right there. You just don't like Cam because he's a black quarterback.
Well, that's what I thought you were going to say. We were talking earlier about Cam Newton. You're like, well, obviously I don't like Cam Newton because, and I just expected you to say he's black. But I was really shocked when those words didn't come out of your mouth.
David, it's not about talent. It's not about talent. I love you, David, because you're always supportive. So I'm not, but it's not about talent. Cam has more talent. I'm not disputing that he doesn't have more talent because I think Cam Newton he has a rare ability, a skill set that, look at the size. He's stronger, he's bigger, he's stronger, and he can throw the ball. He's not accurate like Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean? But he's really good. But it's upstairs this dude, like Ryan said earlier, dresses like a woman, carries a purse, and he writes like a Twitch thought. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Darth Barbie, but so it's just he's a weirdo, man. Yeah, but so I'm not talking about talent because talent is when you're a quarterback. Like, who's more talented? Who's more talented, Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers. Not even close. Not even close. Who's better quarterback? Tom Brady. I mean, and I've heard people go, well, the talent. Like, RG3 probably had more talent than Tom Brady. You know what I mean? But he ain't a better quarterback. Like RG3 did have talent, but he was also a fucking idiot as well. But I get you when it comes to the talent argument because talent, no question.
We're like those. Did you watch Moneyball at all? I know it's baseball, but
Yeah.
So we're like the old baseball scouts who are just like looking at Cam Newton and we don't care what his talents are. We're just like, yeah, I don't like his girlfriend's ugly. no self-confidence. You know, we're not like all these outside things, but it's true when you're looking for somebody to lead your franchise, and it doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter what franchise. When you're the quarterback, you are the leader of the franchise, and I just don't think that Cam Newton has demonstrated any ability to do that at all. Even with a coach like Ron Rivera, who was very, I think, a very steadying presence for the Carolina Panthers for years and years and years. Even with all that around him, he still went crazy. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Let me see if I can pull up some Cam Newton.
Dude's fucking insane, man. We saw the way he was writing. Like he went through all the effort to make all those symbols and stuff. He's freaking out. You tell me you want somebody like that on your team? I don't.
No, he's such a weirdo, man. He really is.
And it's not it. His mental shit comes through on the sidelines in interviews. He's so driven by his emotions. He cannot control himself when he's like at the podium talking to people. We've seen. I specifically remember him choking in like a regular season game. I think it was Greg Olsen was just wide open in the end zone. I think it was like a 4th down play right at the end of the game, and Cam Newton just threw it in the ground. Basically just threw it into the ground 3 feet in front of him. The easiest pass you may ever see in the NFL, because he just doesn't have it mentally. I have no interest in him as a quarterback.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm getting some pictures. Hold on. So, God, this dude's a weirdo, man. What is wrong with this guy? Seriously. Like, what a weirdo.
Is he a Raylo, you guys think?
There's so many. What the fuck is that? All right, here we go. All right, so all right, here's if this is the guy you want running your franchise right here, this guy right here.
My God. That one's not. Oh shit. Look at that one.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
He's been ready for coronavirus for a while. Looks like Carlton Banks or something. Look at them feet. Look at those shoes. Look at Brianna Wilson. Cam Newton pics? Please, God, no.
Oh, man.
Is that
so
Medea?
Bad. So bad. Like that right there, though. That's awful. Like, what the fuck is that?
Then you put the granny hat on. He looks like a fucking beekeeper. Where are his sleeves at?
So brave and stunning. Yes, so brave and stunning. Cam Newton is, I can't stand him, man. Really can't. All right.
Let's see if anything else is new from Shefty lately. So I did see one thing of note is that the Steelers placed Ryan Shazier on the reserve/retired list. Don't exactly know what that means. Obviously, a couple years ago now at this point, we saw Ryan Shazier.
Hang on. I've never seen this one. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, it was at Walmart.
Holy shit. I've never seen that one. What the fuck?
Yeah. That was at Walmart. It just like people saw him walking around. He's probably trying to get toilet paper before it sold out. But do you remember when Deshaun Kaiser went to Walmart and bought like 1,044 Trojan condoms?
I don't remember that. Wait, I do remember that. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
He was probably he probably got it for the Browns because he knew he was about to get fucked in the ass. He probably wanted somebody to wear it. So.
All right, we got a super chat from Sir Ruin of House Roundhead. If Tom Brady joined the Redskins and won the Super Bowl with them, all he would do is need to do is cure cancer and invent time travel to add to his resume. You're right about that. You are right about that. And Jay Rickman again, thank you for the support. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a risk. What Tom Brady is doing is a risk. There's no doubt about that. All right, because if he goes somewhere if it's a risk from two different perspectives. Okay, if he goes somewhere and the Patriots go on to win the Super Bowl or even make the Super Bowl without him, and then he struggles where he's at, it's going to be massively detrimental to his legacy. Massively.
Yes.
But if he goes somewhere and he wins or either makes the Super Bowl and the Patriots struggle, he's undeniably not even look, the argument for greatest quarterback of all time right now, in my opinion, is over. But he elevates to greatest team athlete ever. Period. He surpasses Michael Jordan. If he goes somewhere and wins a Super Bowl, he surpasses Michael Jordan as the greatest team athlete ever. Now, you can't really argue individual. That's a whole different argument because you have tennis, you have golf, you have things like that.
Swimming.
Yeah. Like you said, you have tennis and golf. Fuck swimming. Fuck swimming. Swimming's not a sport. All you got to do is smoke pot and be Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps would beat you at any athletic competition.
Well, that's fine, but that still doesn't make swimming anything other than swimming. That's it.
Okay, the golf is nothing other than golf then. I think golf's a sport. What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean?
You said swimming is nothing other than swimming. I agree with you.
It's like literally not a human on this planet ever cared about swimming until Michael Phelps won.
That's not true. I care about swimming a great deal, in fact. A great deal.
Name 10 swimmers.
Name it 10 swimmers. All right. Mark Spitz, Ryan Lochte, Jenny Thompson, Dana. She's about 40 years old.
All right, I'll give you a pass, though. If you can name 4, that's actually good enough. You've shown that you care about it enough, So, but like golf, you see how Tiger, who's the greatest of all time, but the dude has been through multiple surgeries. You know what I mean? It's a legitimate, you can look at, John Daly's of the world and say it's not, but anyway, whatever.
Well, Tiger revolutionized everything. Tiger is his own worst enemy.
Keep it up. I've got a phone call. I just need to take this. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. So Tiger really is his own worst enemy when it comes to, what he's facing now, because Tiger Woods revolutionized the sport of golf, or the game of golf, however you want to refer to it. Because before Tiger came along, no one was doing weight training. No one was doing flexibility training. People were just going out there and playing. Tiger came and he was serious about all that stuff. Not to mention he had the focus, the drive that was driven into him by his father, who basically taught him as a young child how to focus on things and how to play. And once Tiger became a thing, the late 90s, early 2000s, then so many people, you have a chunk of people who would have gone on to play a different sport, who would have maybe played basketball, would have maybe played baseball, that instead saw Tiger want to be like Tiger and decided to play golf instead and follow those training regimens.
Breaking news. We need to tell Kevin Durant has coronavirus.
Is that for real? I just checked that.
Yeah, I've double checked that, and I'm going to change the title. That's fucking crazy.
I just checked it because I saw somebody say it in chat, but I didn't see anything pop up.
That is crazy.
Kyrie Irving has it too, maybe? Everyone's saying Kevin Durant has it. He didn't even run around the team. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, 2 of Brooklyn Nets' 4 players to be diagnosed with coronavirus. That's what I heard.
We've had it from credible sources that Kevin Durant has it, correct? Before I change this title.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't see any real. Just people talking. I don't see any blue check marks.
I got it. My Bleacher Report app's what sent it to me. Let's see.
Well, then, yeah, go for it then.
Yeah, Bleacher Report says Kevin Durant has tested positive for the coronavirus per. Who is this person? Fuck it. All right, I'm going for it. Breaking news: Kevin Durant tests positive for coronavirus.
Right. Bleacher Report. I'm gonna go check their shit. Shams Charania. He's a credible guy. Shams is a big NBA guy for The Athletic. So yeah, Kevin Durant positive for the coronavirus.
LeBron's jealous. He wants to be first.
It's always got to come back.
It's always LeBron. Let's see. All right, here we go. Bam. There we go. Kevin Durant has tested positive for the beer bug. Wow.
You want me to get a thumbnail?
Yeah, get a thumbnail. Can I change the thumbnail from here?
Yeah, I can get it.
All right.
Kevin Durant crying.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh, that's the Jordan crying face with Kevin Durant. I don't know if I want to do that one. Thumbnails is an important game, guys.
It is. It's a very important game. What did he say? Let's see what Stephen A. Burner said. Hang on. Let me go back. Let me do some share audio. Share audio. Bam. All right. Let's see.
We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you all for making me laugh. We'll be back tomorrow.
Wash your nasty hands.
We'll be back.
Look at this picture. Look at this.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's Kevin Durant? A, B, C, F, G, H. I.
Oh God. Oh man.
Let's see, I think this one will be big enough.
I know that was after his surgery. That's why it was so funny. I know that's what it was.
We know that's not him now, guys.
Yeah, we know that's not him now.
We're not retarded.
But in all seriousness, I hope Kevin Durant is okay. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's going to be fine. I'm sure this is like any other thing, but whatever. It's going to be blown way out of proportion. I mean, of course, I'm guilty of it too. Look at me. I'm fucking putting headlines, So, let's see here. All right. So Kyrie also tested positive?
I haven't seen that from any confirmed sources. I have not seen that. Oh man, it blew out all my tags too. All right. Change thumbnail. We're doing it live, guys. You are seeing live what goes on in the back end of Sports Wars. Just laughing at people's misery. I got a picture of sad Kevin Durant that should be updated very shortly. Beer bug's getting worse in New York. Yes, it is. And that's crazy because, Kevin Durant, I don't even know if he was traveling with the team. I think he might have been there at home games, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard much about him. We knew that even if Kevin.
Damn
Durant.
Stephen A. Burner account showing up on every thread. Kevin Durant tested positive for coronavirus. Durant tells The Athletic that Durant says he is feeling fine. Everyone be careful. Take care of yourself in quarantine. We're going to get through this. So there you go right there. What's the Burner account saying?
Do not attach any association of this to me whatsoever. I have nothing to do with such idiocy, such blasphemy, such ridiculous.
I love that account.
He's always there.
Now we got somebody put all Corona team update. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie is not confirmed though, right?
Not confirmed that I know of. No.
Okay.
And it'd be strange because both of those guys don't play right now. Obviously.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
He don't miss. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, we started out wanting to talk about the craziness of the free agency in the the NFL, and we did get word that four New York Nets, Brooklyn, is it Brooklyn now? Yeah, not New Jersey, no more New Jersey. But anyway, Brooklyn Nets, 4 players tested positive. We just got word that one of them is, in fact, Kevin Durant, the Durantula himself. And, yeah, pretty crazy stuff right now. And, I mean, again, I have my own personal feelings about this, but at the end of the day, it's still something to be concerned with. It's something to keep our eyes on. And, yeah. Let me see. New York basketball is dead. Sadly, it is. And I'm of the
before this. Yeah.
Huh?
It was dead before coronavirus.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I mean, I want the Knicks to be good. I'm of the mindset that I was hoping Kevin Durant would go to the Knicks, but nobody's going to go to play for James Dolan. Nobody. You know, I would have loved to see Durant and Kyrie go to New York because I think basketball is better when New York is better. You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be really weird in Brooklyn when everybody does get healthy, because you have Kevin Durant, a guy who doesn't necessarily play well with everyone and not a vocal leader. You have Kyrie Irving, a guy who just demolishes any locker room he's in. One thing that he did pick up from LeBron was how to kill a coach. And that's exactly what Kyrie's done in his career, as we've seen him move around. And who is going to step up in that locker room and be the leader that there needs to be on that team? I don't know. I don't know if those guys can coexist with anyone else. So
yeah. Let's see. All right. But someone said, where's it at? Do y'all know anyone close to y'all that has the coronavirus? I still not one person that I've ever met or anything in real life. I mean, I've heard of some people that I'm connected to, distantly connected to, but not one person that I know personally. Now I will tell you this. So I have a friend who, and I want to qualify it because this is just the world we live in where we have to qualify this. I have a friend of mine who is a nurse. I heard from them today, and I was like, hey, how's it going? Yada, yada, yada. They told me, and this person is a very, not a Trump supporter. I'll just say it like this, not a Trump supporter. Okay. But they were just like, I have no concerns about this virus personally, but the hysteria around it is what I'm worried about.
Yep.
What the media is doing is what's worrying me. So now again, that's just a person that's in the medical field, been in the medical field for a while, but take it or leave it. What's going on there, man?
How do I sound? I just had to reset up.
Sounds like you've been hanging out at Downtown Disney too much and you're spreading the coronavirus and literally killing people.
Yeah, somebody got a cough or something.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. I had like 7 coronas while I was down there.
Nice.
Yesterday.
But yeah, so has anything changed in your area in the last few days since Disney closed? Is it still kind of business as usual?
My gym is open. People are at work. McDonald's, Taco Bell, and they sent out word that
see that?
Wow. That they're not closing. That the only thing that they're closing is the sit down inside.
Drunk is Hokies 95 says drunk is here. We're all pregnant.
Sorry about that.
Oh man. But yeah, so if you're just joining us, Kevin Durant has coronavirus. And LeBron James is now in negotiation to also get it, so he gets more attention because that's all LeBron cares about. We'll see. LeBron is thinking about doing a live press conference, trying to say that he takes his talents to Brooklyn so he can also get a part in the coronavirus. Oh God, what are you doing? My next
This is pretty messed up. Someone said if you can't beat him, join him. Kevin Durant with the coronavirus shirt on. So I believe this is photoshopped.
You believe?
I believe it's my understanding this is photoshopped. It's tweeted out by this guy, the coldest Juan, and it's a picture of Joe Rogan looking at his cell phone. So I think it's photoshopped.
Oh man. Wait, what is this? This account? What is this?
Botcrin RK in post. I see Botcrin all the time. All the time.
I've never seen that account.
Yeah. Very curious about Patriots quarterback issue. Well, it ain't going to be Tom Brady. We know that.
Oh,
Nope.
Chris, I forgot you live down the street. Chris, who's in the chat now. Oh, man, I should have called you. I should have sorry, Chris. At least now I know you'll buy me beer, and if we go hang out.
Hang on. Okay, first of all, Barnett BK, you are a bitch. You are a.
I'm not a LeBron hater. I love
Exactly.
LeBron.
He loves LeBron.
I got
right?
freaking poster LeBron behind me. So
do you need to qualify every channel you watch to make sure they agree with you? You are a typical LeBron stan right there. So go take your bitch self, all right, and go do whatever you do. Chase your receding hairline just like LeBron does every day, okay, and get fucked. That's such a bitch-made attitude.
I didn't even say shit about LeBron this stream.
These fucking LeBron people are such bitches. Like, look. Here's the thing.
I'm not. I let y'all run your mouth. Doesn't bother me one bit.
I have always said that LeBron James is the second greatest player I've ever seen, and he is. He's the second greatest player I've ever seen. I think that he is the greatest conditioned athlete in the world. I think he is undeniably the best player in the NBA. I used to go off on tangents when people would try to say Steph Curry was better than him when Steph won those back-to-back MVPs. I used to lose my mind. But I also think LeBron's a bitch because LeBron's a bitch because he is. He's a selfish, arrogant bitch. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a selfish, arrogant bitch, but he tries to act like he's not. He tries to act like he's better. You know, I care about diversity and representation and oppressed people. Oh, I got to go to China and shut the fuck up? Yes, the massa. Like, I mean, it's like ridiculous, man. Unbelievable. He just bends the knee when he's told to shut up. It's ridiculous. Fuck LeBron. He's a bitch. All right. Anyway,
LeBron's better than Jordan, just so y'all know.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God. Fucking kick him. With that being said, Kevin Durant, if you're just joining us, does have coronavirus. Kevin Durant he's been tested positive for coronavirus. I have a video right here of him a week ago hanging out with Drake in Los Angeles. So it's going to be interesting to see if Drake gets tested next because they were in contact a week ago.
Yeah, I know, David. I was talking shit and I forgot the bronze sexual line. I drew a blank, so I saw LeBron stands. So I forgot the bronze sexual. I don't know who came up with that name, but it's the most hilarious name I've heard when it comes to a superstar stand. Absolutely.
Darth Barbie, yes, thank you. Champions, no champions. Thank you, Krista.
You say, listen, there's something going on with Fortnite. Same reason LeBron's got any titles. Fucking Ray Allen must have bailed you out or something. So here's the video of
still got rings, baby. Still got rings.
Draymond Green must have kicked somebody else in the nuts, got suspended for your Fortnite game. There's Kevin Durant and Drake hanging out.
Oh boy.
This was a week ago.
This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Listen, Kevin Durant is, with the exception of a fucked up leg, Kevin Durant is perfectly healthy. Kevin Durant is in in terms of probability, he is almost 100% going to be just absolutely fine. But he does have it. There's another one that this keeps coming out everywhere. We should have made this the thumbnail.
Oh, man. Oh,
I bet Kevin Durant will joke about this too.
Knowing him from his,
I bet he'll get pretty sensitive about it.
He might joke about it from his burner account. So
he's funny, man.
Let me see here. Ray Allen and Kyrie bailed him out. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about LeBron. I mean, look, at the end of the day, man, regardless of how LeBron got those championships, he still got them, and the impact LeBron makes on a team when he immediately goes to it is second to none. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. Sure. It really is.
He immediately makes any team a contender. There's
not
doubt.
another, like, I don't know. I don't want to say this, but I don't even know if Jordan could have the immediate impact on a team.
Thank you.
Immediate impact. But the difference is that
those Washington Wizards made it to the finals, didn't they?
Okay, first of all, he was like 85.
Yeah, here it comes.
But the point is
so Tom Brady, he's kind of old. He keeps winning.
That's different sports.
Oh my gosh! You hear everybody? Yeah, here they can't. They have nothing to say. Just let them talk. Just let them talk about LeBron.
I've got plenty to say, little bitch. If you want to keep talking, okay. All right. Listen. I think we all know that that's a different era. Sports nowadays and the way these people are conditioned and the way that the nutrition has changed, the way people are taking care of their bodies, it's much different. You didn't see anyone like in their early to mid 40s performing at the level we see Tom Brady and Drew Brees performing at now. You didn't see people like LeBron James. It's not just going to be LeBron James. It's going to be so many people. Vince Carter. I don't like Vince Carter was hyper athletic early. I don't think there's anyone that thought Vince Carter was going to be playing like 3 decades of basketball.
And they got to try to prove something, and it's so funny.
Wait, you start talking. I'm going to start talking.
Yeah, and then they have to curse at you. They got to curse at you because they lose an argument.
Do you honestly believe that LeBron is better than Jordan?
See, it always comes back to talking about something else.
I'm asking you.
I would take LeBron James over Michael Jordan any day.
I'm asking you a question. Do you?
Yeah, I would take LeBron James over Michael.
But
Jordan
taking him doesn't think. Hold on. Because that's not the question. Because
yes, the answer is yes.
Now you know,
yes.
everybody. I do hire mentally retarded people for Sports Wars. Jay is here and is proof of it right there.
There it is.
Because I've said Kobe is my all-time favorite player, okay? But I've always said, like, LeBron's a better player than Kobe. He just is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to argue that. But Jordan and LeBron, it's not.
Yeah, I would take Kobe over Jordan.
It's not.
All right, now just stop it. Just stop it.
You don't have to prove the retard theory. You've already done it. You don't have to keep doing it, okay? But no, it's not close, okay? It's Michael Jordan, and then there's everyone else. And just for clarification, my top five is Michael Jordan, all right? And then the Grand Canyon, okay? And then LeBron.
What you say? It's not good.
Then LeBron. Shut up. Then LeBron. Then Magic. Then Hakeem. Then Bird. Those are my top 5. Now, I don't go into like, all these other people. Hakeem Olajuwon is the greatest center I've ever seen, ever. I know Shaq was a more dominant force in the paint, but Hakeem Olajuwon with that fadeaway, with this post-up moves, like his footwork, Hakeem Olajuwon was the most talented center I've ever seen. And, dude, I mean, the moment Jordan wasn't in the league, man, Hakeem knocked out 2 championships, you know what I mean? But
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's my top 5 of players I have seen. I don't rank Wilt. I don't rank Bill Russell. I don't put Pistol Pete. I don't put Oscar Robertson. I didn't see those guys play, so I don't rank people that I haven't seen. Yeah, back to the point at hand. I know people are joining to hear about KD. So KD does have the coronavirus. LeBron James is in negotiations to get it as well, so he can get more attention because that's all he cares about.
From Shams, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Kevin Durant tested positive for coronavirus. Durant tells The Athletic at Stadium. Durant says he is feeling fine. Everyone be careful. Take care of yourself in quarantine. We are going to get through this. Yeah, we are going to get through this because he's going to have really no effect from this. He's going to have a little cold because he's not at risk. So Kevin Durant is going to be just fine. Now, who are the other 3 players on the Nets that have it? We do not know that yet. A couple people have thrown out there Kyrie Irving. We don't know. Listen, I don't know if Kyrie even believes in doctors, to be honest. We know, who knows what Kyrie's opinion is. Maybe he'll go seek some sort of witch doctor or something to help him out. We'll have to see. Let's go back to Durant. Vanessa Hudgens is still trending above him, though.
Dude, she's insane. That's why Zac Efron hit it and quit it right there. Go ahead and let us hear her crazy ass.
What is she saying? Yo, she needs to put some makeup on. Hold on. Let me add. I'm just saying, don't be sharing. Listen.
Yeah, till July sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I'm sorry. But it's a virus. I get it. I respect it. But at the same time, even if everybody gets it, yeah, people are gonna die. It's just terrible. But it's inevitable.
Oh man, that's.
Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now.
I'll tell you off screen who.
Yeah. I just want to say congratulations to my boy Zac Efron for hitting it and quitting it and getting away from it.
Matt, you remember those you respect the virus. Yeah. High Ground Master says she's as ugly as Ryan's personality after 2 games of Mario Kart. You remember those leaks, those Vanessa Hudgens leaks that came out back in the day? Those were fire. I don't know what happened, but she dead now. She's internet dead after that.
Oh, wait,
she apologized though.
No, what was that, a follow-up? Go back to that video that you just...
All right.
Was she following up, trying to clarify?
She looked a little nicer in that one. Let's see. Oh, God. So that's the one.
Where did it go?
Hold on.
Just type Vanessa Hudgens apology or search just videos. Yeah, there it is.
That's that one.
Here it is.
So yesterday I did an Instagram live and I realized today that some of my comments are being taken out of context.
She got the low cut for this one though.
It's a crazy time and I am at home and in lockdown, and that's what I hope you guys are doing too. In full quarantine and staying safe and sane. Yeah, I don't take this situation lightly by any means. I am home. So stay inside, y'all.
Someone commented and said, I guess we're not all in this together.
All in this together. That's perfect.
Shout out to Vanessa Hudgens for showing the tits in the apology video. We all appreciate that. So
yeah, who do you think people are going to pay attention more, this person or this person?
Oh man.
But anyway, listen, she's doing an Instagram live and just like talking off the cuff and everything. In a lot of ways, I kind of actually like understand what she's saying. And I've been talking about that a lot too, that, we've got a lot of people who everyone's freedoms are being very severely affected right now for an incredibly small portion of at-risk people. So I do think there's a conversation to be had there, but that's not really the time or place here on this channel. What we are talking about is Kevin fucking Durant, because this dude now has the coronavirus. And who else on the Brooklyn Nets may have it is the question. Man.
I want to hear Kyrie Irving's thoughts because, he's pretty crazy.
Oh, that picture's great.
Yeah. Drake, when he was just with Kevin Durant and found out he tested positive.
Do we know for sure Brady's going to the Bucks?
No.
No, but Colin Cowherd said that that's what he's hearing, and but the Chargers just made a move. What was it, Brian? The lineman they got.
Chargers just got Brian Bulaga, the longtime Packers tackle. Oh. He's going to Chargers now to help shore up that offensive line. That's definitely a move for to try to entice Brady, I think.
And what's the Rivers going to the Colts?
Rivers already signed with Rivers signed with the Colts, $25 million 1 year.
The NFL just went like this and shook it all up.
Yep. Wow. And Teddy Bridgewater, did he sign with Carolina, or is that just they made an offer? Is there a rumor?
I think it's still just like reported that he's going to sign with them. I don't think it's official yet. Let me check though.
Now, if Tua gets drafted by whoever, he still has another year of recovery. Is that correct?
No, he's supposedly good.
He's supposedly good, but I would say the smartest thing to do with Tua is to let him sit for a year, Patrick Mahomes style,
I agree.
And continue to build that team around him. Maybe let him come in during trash time and get his, look, as a Tua, if you ask, like right now, point blank, like Tua is my favorite player, even over Tom Brady. I've watched this guy since he came. I followed him from when he got recruited. A full year when Jalen Hurts was winning every game, but it was clear that he wasn't. I was calling for Tua from the moment that I saw him. And when he finally came into that national championship game, I love everything about Tua. I love his leadership. I love his personality. I love his values. He is legit amazing, but the injuries are a major red flag with Tua. I mean, major. As an Alabama fan, I held my breath every single time he got tackled after his first injury. He had 3 surgeries, I think, in his time at Alabama. He's the highest.
He had 3. I didn't know he had 3. Mm-hmm. Wow.
And his potential is as good as I've ever seen. And I said, when he started his first full season after he won that national championship, I point blank said, and people go back in our Sports Source group, I said he has the potential to be the greatest college football player I've ever seen. That's an argument that you can have, although injuries kind of hold him back from the all-time great argument, but he is the most efficient passer in NCAA history. He's got one of the most beautiful deep passes you'll ever see. He's got everything. He can be a better version of Russell Wilson, and that's a high-ass bar to set, and that's a high compliment. But he can be a better version of Russell Wilson, but the injuries are a major red flag, and I say that as the biggest fan. Dolphins
ain't got a good O-line, man.
I wouldn't waste the first round pick on him.
Yeah, the injuries are a major red flag. Major.
If I'm a team that has need of or think I have need of a quarterback in the next year or two, and can get him at the back end of the first round, then yeah, sure, maybe. But I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would.
Bridgewater is now with Carolina.
It's not official. They are nearing the completion of a 3-year, $60 million contract. It's all but done.
So Cam is out. He's out, man. He's not even.
Well, and the Panthers released a statement on Instagram and Twitter. They say, what did they say? They said,
they've given him permission.
Yeah, we've given Cam Newton permission to seek a trade. Cam Newton freaks out with this like illegible shit.
Yeah, the cryptic lettering.
Yeah, he's a psychopath. He basically said, "Stop with the wordplay. I never asked for it. There is no dodging this one. I love the Panthers to death and will always love you guys. Please do not try to play me or manipulate the narrative and act like I wanted this. You forced me into this. Love." and then, I didn't even see this before. Pro Bowl tight end Greg Olsen, who parted ways with the Panthers in January, responds to Newton's comment on Instagram with one of his own. Sounds familiar. So I don't know if he's talking about the way the Panthers are doing business. It's interesting.
Someone will get Jameis Winston, Cam Newton. That's gonna be.
Yo, low key, Andy Dalton to the Patriots. I see DJ Scandalous in chat. Low key, I'd be interested to see. I bet you freaking Bill Belichick thinks he could do wonders with Andy Dalton.
You think Belichick will stick around for a couple?
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to fucking prove. He wants Brady out of there so he can prove that it's him. That's what I think.
Okay, so let me get to a couple super chats real quick, and then also Brianna said, "Isn't Tua hurt right now?" I'm not saying he's bad because he's great. Either way, he would have to sit for a year. Either way, no, he's not hurt now. He has been cleared completely. He has been completely cleared for all football, but it's still a mega. I tell you, as his biggest fan. His injuries have to be the number one concern, and that has to be weighed into the decision to draft him because it's serious. RC from the NYC, what's up, Sports Wars? What's up, chat? Hope everyone is feeling well and out of harm's way. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Well said, my friend. Well said, and thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, also, because you're in New York, and it's getting kind of crazy in New York. It's getting kind of crazy. I'm trying to, what's going on with I don't understand what's going on with.
Can you maybe explain it?
It's the back end on the Sports Wars videos. Like I can't pull up the super chat page. It's very strange.
I gotcha.
Hey Ruthie, thanks for tweeting it out, Ruthie. I saw it.
Yes, thank you, Ruthie.
On her lunch break, so be safe.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Yeah,
I gotcha here.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll get there.
Mine's all jacked up right now. So
is it in community? Is it?
I got it. I finally got it now.
Okay.
Of course, we've been demonetized because I have coronavirus in the title because you can't talk about it unless you are CNN, Philip DeFranco, or MSNBC.
Unless you're Philly D and you literally have a 120-second video that has 120-second cuts in it.
Look at MOU Records.
Huh?
MOU Records in the chat.
That's right. Coronavirus mixtape.
Oh, Chris
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Hang on. Chris Curran says, for Jeremy on the LeBron rant. Awesome. Thank you for the super chat. And Jay Rickman continuing to drop dollars for us. Thank you so much. I'm making sure I haven't missed any super chats. It doesn't look like I have. So thank you all for the support. We really do appreciate it here on this channel. Let's see.
MOU says, thanks, bruv. I sub to you.
Nice. RK Outpost, Drunk Through POD Cobra. I have been watching the NFL Network all day. A lot of things happening. Yeah. Absolutely. There is a lot going on. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Wait, Google rang Tim Pool and told him he was allowed to talk about coronavirus, then promptly demonetized his videos about it. That's
what I was laughing at. That's funny.
Jeez, that's so funny. Thank you, Jay Rickman. All right, so yeah, this is let's see. RC says we are this close to martial law. The governor stated he won't quarantine NYC, but he's getting close. Jeez, man. Like, I know we're having fun and we're making, jokes about things, and there are going to be guys with small penises that will clip that and show that on Twitter because they are upset because they're quarantined and they don't have a woman to touch them, so they're touching themselves. But we're just making jokes. We're having some fun, but we are not, we understand the seriousness of the situation. We absolutely do. And we're not trying to make light of that, but laughing about things and joking about them is important. And, I'm sorry to the guys with small penises that don't know anything about that. I apologize.
Yeah, I know. I can't. I can't sit in the corner and shake.
Yeah. Now, I will say, as a guy that, hey, there was a point in my life that I wasn't a rock star on YouTube and I wasn't getting pussy. Okay. And I'll just tell you guys, all of you losers out there, like, use your left hand. It makes it feel like a new woman just for a short period of time. Just saying. All right, moving on.
I'm a lefty, period. So just for that.
Do weird. What?
I'm a lefty for that. I always have been. It's weird. Must be ambidextrous. So.
But we know it's a serious situation. And, Jay is laughing.
I've been getting out of it.
I didn't know what to say.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I've been washing my hands a lot. It's funny when I was at the movie theater yesterday, went to the bathroom afterwards, and every single person that came in there to take a piss actually went and washed their hands. And I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, God, I'd never seen so many dudes actually wash their hands after taking a piss.
Dude,
and everybody started laughing because it's true.
So I have this habit of like when I'm hanging out with someone, I will wash my hands after I piss, because it's just like I don't, But like one time, so me and my cousin, who's like my brother, we were at the movies, and I was like, I got to take a piss. We go in the bathroom. This is before all this shit happened. This is like 6 months ago, and so I go to wash my hands. He goes, Oh, are we pretending to wash our hands? Okay. So he just walks over there and he's kind of rubbed them together. I was like, fuck, that's right. I'm with you. I don't have to do that.
Comment.
Do what? Which one?
Whose?
Which one?
Jay Rickman.
If my wife has a coronavirus, she will still have to say. The stream's getting deleted. So the stream's getting deleted.
But it's just, listen, go out there, wash your hands, sanitize your shit. Don't fucking breathe on people. Don't lick people that you don't know.
Don't stop licking toilet seats, for crying out loud. Why do I keep seeing videos of girls licking toilet seats everywhere?
Listen, I respect the hell out of that. I respect the hell out of them. Just absolutely fearless. So continue on, toilet seat lickers. It's good entertainment. So.
Oh, man. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to see.
I mean, that was like Disney and Disney Springs. They were giving people like shots every.
West Virginia just announced the first case of coronavirus. That was
even got in the mountains.
Yep, even got the hillbillies up there. So.
Somebody's brother came home from a long work trip and fucked him. So.
Oh man, let's see.
Man, they'll just have a couple shots of that moonshine. They'll be fine.
Yeah, look, here's my stance on it right here. Clay Travis, who I'm a big fan of, and roughly 3 million people die every day in America, Tom. That's 8,220 people a day. So far, 100 people have died from the coronavirus, almost all over 80 years old with underlying health issues. Death sucks, but a destroyed economy is worse than old people dying. I mean, seriously, 8,000 people a day die. We don't hear news alerts every time somebody dies. But if we did, then we would all be a little more concerned about what's going on. You know what I mean? We would all, if we started hearing about the, 3,000 people a month that die during car accidents. If we got an alert every time there was a car accident, we'd probably be a little worried when we drive, Hey, look
at the Sports Wars chat, that picture.
Let's see here.
It's a statement from Golden Corral.
Is that serious?
That can't be real. That's not real. That's not real.
It's really funny.
It's funny as hell, though.
Oh, sorry.
That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. I thought it was real for a second. But hey, look, we are going to have to wrap this up because I really want to go live on Gaming with Geeks tonight. I want to see Ryan rage at Mario Kart again. Are you both available to go on Gaming with Geeks a little bit later?
Sure.
Like 10 o'clock, I have my Tuesday night show.
That's fine. We'll do it after that. We'll do a late stream. All right.
Okay, I would like that. Yeah.
Okay. So late stream over on Gaming with Geeks. I got a lot to do. I've got this new AC unit in here I've got to install. So we're definitely gonna there's a lot. Yes, we will give you plenty of clips. Thank you so much for all of the clips. As a matter of fact,
bravo.
Matter of fact, just so, and I want to show you what you're in store for if you decide to tune into a Mario Kart stream on Gaming with Geeks. Let me see. Yeah, Ryan doesn't know how to play Mario Kart, by the way, and it's hilarious.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, I've got COD downloading right now.
Do what?
I got Call of Duty and Warzone and all that downloading right now.
Yes, we're going to play some of that soon then. Maybe we'll do it on my channel tonight or something. I was playing Batman Arkham Asylum Remastered last night on my channel. It was going pretty good. Till my
here we go.
OBS fucked up.
Here we go right here. Ryan on Mario Kart. It's the best entertainment you will see right here. Oh, God. Twitter and their stupid fucking videos. I hate Twitter's videos.
It's trash. Us back to do so me do. Fucking plant.
It's not a cow, it's a plant.
Fuck y'all. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Come on, keep going.
How come we can't hear nobody else?
God damn, y'all suck down there. Oh shit. That's what I fucking thought. All right.
Done.
All right. Fuck. All right.
Good stuff, man.
Oh, there's so many of them, man. There's so many of them. But yeah, it's good stuff right here. He hits the cow and he gets mad.
Fucking hit a cow. All it takes is one fucking cow and your whole race is ruined. So.
Wee.
Come on, man.
I went to church today, boys. Odin's over here sipping that holy water. I said a little prayer.
Oh my God, I hate Odin.
Anyway. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight on Gaming with Geeks. So it'll be later on tonight after Mary's Fortnite stream. Jay is going to have his stream over on his channel, The Dark Council. And then we'll play some Gaming with Geeks Mario Kart, and it's going to be amazing. So again, thank you for all the super chats. We sincerely do appreciate all of the support for the channel here. What time is the stream? What time do you usually wrap up, Jay?
Like 10:30.
That's Eastern?
Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern time.
So let's just go for
11 Eastern.
Let's go for, I'd say 11:30 Eastern, so 10:30 Central. So
okay.
10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern.
Okay.
And so other than that, guys, have a great day. Thank you for all the support. We appreciate it. And we do hope everybody stays safe out there. Even though we're joking and we're, having some fun with it, we know it's a serious situation. Yeah. And we hope everybody is taking the proper precautions. And other than that,
real quick. So yeah, Lakers are all being tested for coronavirus right now. Every Laker, because they played the Nets when it was clear all the Nets had coronavirus. So That is true, Yanette. So thank you for that.
All right. Here we go. Holy crap. Hang on. I got to see if. Look at these weirdos, man. Look at these weirdos.
Super chat?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Did you get David Harvey's $5 super chat?
Hang on. I'll look at it and see. Look at this. They're playing the zombie sounds.
Oh, wow.
They got zombie sounds on it.
That's funny as hell.
That's pretty good. While they're grabbing that, I was getting all the food.
Oh, that was good. Okay, did David have another super chat?
Yeah, he had a super chat, $5. Yeah.
David Herbert says, I think you just spoke it into existence, Jeremy. I saw an article that currently all Laker players are getting tested for the coronavirus. Telling you, man, LeBron, Kevin Durant, positive. Yo.
LeBron's been shaking hands with every motherfucker coughing in LA just so he can get it.
Jay Rickman, again, thank you for all the support. Thank you to everybody. We appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you on Gaming with Geeks later. Check out Jay, Drunk 3PO, for his Dark Council. And then check out Ryan. You got anything going on tonight, Ryan?
I guess we're streaming Mario Kart, so that's what I guess I'm doing.
Okay. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and we will talk to you later.